Coming at you live from my bed in Skeleton City. Well, people, I have now fulfilled my destiny of Captain Clavicle. That is who I am now, because this morning I broke my clavicle. And I was riding my bike and I took a corner way too fast. And yeah, smacked my head real good and broke my, I guess, collarbone or clavicle, whatever the clavicle is. I think that's your collarbone. It's whatever this is. I say I feel 10 out of 10 great. I'm feeling 10 out of 10 pain right now. So I just got back from the hospital. I figured I would just get this video, little update film now, because I'm probably not going to have, I'm probably not going to have much strength to do it later. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of what happened. Like I said, took the corner too fast. When I first crashed, it was like everything happened in slow motion. Like I honestly thought I was fine. Like I was like, no, I'm good. I didn't feel any pain. I was like, I'm going to be able to ride home after this. It was just like a little tumble. But then like I lifted my arm and felt this, and like I could feel, sorry if this is too gross, but I could feel like a bone floating around in there. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm actually not good. So I was lying there on the ground, but all the other people from my group, I was like, no, like for real, like just go home. Like I'm totally fine, you guys. Like I'm going to call my wife. She's going to come pick me up. It was like about 30 minutes away from the house, but I was like, just leave me here. Like you guys just carry on. There's no point in everybody just sitting here waiting for me. So they were like, you sure you're good? I'm like, dude, I'm totally good, man. So they all left. And then this maintenance guy rolls up and he was like, I was lying there and he was like, yo, are you good, dude? And I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'm totally fine. Like, don't worry about me. And he's like, do you want a bottle of water? I'm like, no, I don't need a bottle of water. I'm good. And he just gave me his bottle of water anyways. He's like, here, man, just like take this. He's like, you sure? Do you want me to call an ambulance? I'm like, no, my wife's on her way. Oh, it hurts so bad right now. I'm like, no, my wife's on her way. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm good. So he's like, all right, man. My wife is on the phone. I have her on speaker the whole time. She's on the road on her way. And as soon as that guy gave me that water bottle, like I don't remember anything else after that. I was sitting on a power box. And next thing I know, I sort of am like coming to, and like the three people from the group ride, they actually made a U-turn and they came back. So when they left, it felt like they were gone for like an hour, but I guess apparently they were only gone for like 3 minutes. And like somebody was like, we better just go back and make sure he's good. And next thing I know, I come to and my head, oh, it hurts. My head is leaning on one of the guys' shoulders, and they're just propping me up. I guess I was sitting on this power box and my wife was like, hello. Like, I guess I stopped talking and she's like, hello, but I wasn't responding to her. And they showed back up and they could hear her on speakerphone, like calling out for help. And yeah, so I was on the power box. I guess I was just like passing out like on the power box or whatever. So they have me propped up. And then like, I always tell you guys about the trifecta of health: drug-free. I've never taken any drugs. I've never been on marijuana or weed, or the most drugs I've ever done is some aspirin. I felt out of my mind. Like, I'm assuming this is what drugs feel like. I sort of came to, and I was loopy as can be. I was like, whoa, like what's going on? I was like out of my mind. And my wife's still not here yet. but the three cyclists that came back, they're you know, holding me up. And then I just hear, like, I hear them saying, like, we got to call an ambulance, blah, blah, blah. And I just remember being like, don't call an ambulance. Like, my wife's on her way. Like, don't call an ambulance. And I guess they did anyways. They called 911. So then, like, I'm sort of coming in and out. And then I remember coming to, and the fire truck's there. And all these firemen are there. They're like trying to take me away. And I'm like, no, like, I'm like, please, no, just leave me. My wife is coming. And they were like, they took my vitals. I think they wanted to hook me up to an IV, I think they said. And I'm like, no, I don't need an IV. They're like, well, if you're going to refuse everything, like, there's not, you know, that's your right. And they tried to cut my jersey open. I just bought a brand new human highlighter yellow jersey. And they're like, let's cut this off of him. And I was like, no, don't cut it off. Like, I'm good. And so anyways, the firemen, I just remember being like, thank you so much, shaking their hand. And the firemen were like, okay. So they left. Then my wife showed up like just a couple minutes later. And yeah, I was totally out of it. I think she might have taken some pictures. Maybe I can post them. But yeah, they got me in the car, and then she took me to the hospital.
Do you feel foggy?
Foggy. I feel like what I would imagine is some amount of like high. So I don't know if
I'm just gonna have you follow me, okay?
Yeah.
Come this way.
They did a CT scan and took X-rays, and basically, I was really concerned. Like, how come I was totally fine after the crash? I was like literally 100% normal and fine. And like within, you know, 10 or 15, maybe 20 minutes, I went from being totally fine to like completely not fine. So I was just worried that, like, you know, I might have had, like, I don't know, brain bleeding or something wrong with the brain. But so they said I had a concussion, and obviously turned into the real life Captain Clavicle with the broken clavicle. So yeah, they wanted to prescribe me Percocets, or they tried to give me Percocets at the hospital, but I've never been on, I don't know if that, is that considered an amphetamine or whatever? Basically, I was like, I don't want to be on the Percocets.
Okay.
What kind of pain pill?
Well, it would be Percocet.
No. So right now I'm on 800 milligram ibuprofen, and they prescribed me the Percocets and the ibuprofen, but I'm really just going to try and take the ibuprofen if I can get away with it, because I really don't want to take the Percocets if I don't have to. So yeah, we just got home, and I figured, I don't know how long I'm going to be out for, but I was like, the first thing I thought of was like, I better, while I have like a little bit of energy, I should probably get an update video for you guys, because I might go dark for a few days here. So yeah, just letting you guys know what's up. And the silver lining here, somebody said yesterday, I responded to a comment, and they were like, you have nothing left. Like, if you ever get into like illness or break something or become sick, how will you ever survive? Because you have, no fat and minimal muscle. Like, how are you going to make a comeback? And I was talking all big and bad yesterday. I was like, I'll be fine. I have a strong immune system, blah, 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 blah. Well, whoever that was that said that, now you get your wish, not your wish, but now you will get your experiment you will get it fulfilled, because now we're going to see, can I survive this, severe trauma? Can I make a comeback while eating from the skeleton pyramid? Am I still going to stick tier 1? Guess we'll have to see. I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, can I survive? Can I survive something like this? Only time will tell. So until next time, my skeleton crew, Captain Clavicle out, and y'all stay bony. All right.